Welcome to our creepy history, the tale of Jack the Ripper. In the dark alleys of Victorian London, an unknown terror lurked, preying on the vulnerable and leaving a trail of fear and death in his wake. This is the chilling story of Jack the Ripper, one of history's most infamous and elusive serial killers. The murders. The year was 1888 and the place was Whitechapel, a district in the East End of London known for its poverty and crime. It was here that a series of brutal murders took place, sending shockwaves through the city and capturing the public's morbid fascination. Mary Ann Nichols was the first known victim. On August 31, 1888, her mutilated body was found in Bucks Row. Her throat had been slashed, and her abdomen had been viciously cut open. Just over a week later, Annie Chapman was discovered in Hanbury Street with similar gruesome injuries. The killer's escalating brutality was clear, and the press quickly dubbed him Jack the Ripper. Elizabeth Stride and Catherine Eddowes were both killed on the same night, September 30th, in what became known as the double event. Stride was found in Dutfield's yard with a slashed throat, but her body had not been mutilated, likely because the killer was interrupted. Less than an hour later, Eddowes was found in Mitre Square, with her throat cut and her abdomen savagely ripped open, indicating the Ripper had moved on to find another victim. The final canonical victim, Mary Jane Kelly, was discovered on November 9th in her room at Miller's Court. Her murder was the most horrific of all, with her body extensively mutilated and almost unrecognizable. This marked the end of the Ripper's reign of terror, as no more murders with his distinct signature occurred after Kelly. Throughout the autumn of 1888, the police and local newspapers received a series of letters, purportedly from the killer himself. The most infamous of these was the Dear Boss letter, in which the writer taunted the police and signed off with the chilling moniker Jack the Ripper. Another letter, known as the Saucy Jackie postcard, alluded to the double event and seemed to have been written in the Ripper's distinct, taunting style. Perhaps the most gruesome communication was the From Hell letter, which was accompanied by a small box containing half of a human kidney. The writer claimed to have eaten the other half, further cementing the Ripper's image as a deranged and sadistic killer. Despite the best efforts of the Metropolitan Police and Scotland Yard, the Ripper was never caught. The police interviewed hundreds of suspects, followed countless leads, and even employed the services of bloodhounds and psychics, but the killer remained at large. The foggy, gaslit streets of Whitechapel provided the perfect cover for his crimes, and the lack of forensic technology at the time hindered the investigation. Many theories have emerged over the years regarding Jack the Ripper's identity. Some believe he was a local man familiar with the Whitechapel area, while others suggest he may have been an educated gentleman or even a member of the royal family. Suspects ranged from Montague John Druitt, a barrister who committed suicide shortly after the last murder, to Aaron Kosminski, a Polish immigrant with a history of mental illness. Despite extensive research and modern forensic techniques, none of these theories have been definitively proven. The mystery of Jack the Ripper has endured for over a century, captivating historians, criminologists, and the general public alike. His story has inspired countless books, films, and documentaries, each offering new theories and insights into the identity and motives of the infamous killer. Jack the Ripper's reign of terror may have been brief, but his impact on the world of crime and forensic investigation is lasting. Thank you for joining us on this journey through our creepy history. Stay tuned for more tales of terror and intrigue.